Hello, in this video, I'm talking about how to use the law of attraction to create a happy, positive, epic reality. Before we get started, click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you're notified every week when I release epic, life-changing, mind-blowing videos, and hit the like button because y'all know it's a fucking algorithm and we need some help. It helps so much when you hit the like button. Our vision is to help 1 million women, which is dreaming it and now real-lifing it, becoming a reality, and it helps so much. And I'm sharing really incredible things that got me from suicidal to fucking thriving and having it all. So let's jump right into it. If you're new to this channel, I'm Lani, and I've helped thousands of women all over the world use the law of attraction. I have goosebumps already, girlfriend, to go from miserable, unhappy, broken, hopeless abuse to having it all. So reprogramming to self-worth, to confidence, to abundance. One of my clients just said, I am untouchable, and she's a mom, so there's no excuses. It always blows my mind when people are like, oh yeah, but what if you're this? What if you're that? And I'm like, I've had that problem 100% and broken through it. And if I haven't specifically had that problem, I've had at least 100 clients who had that problem and broke through it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is our reality. And people can only see the opportunities that match with the thoughts that are replaying over and over and over. And I know that we can hear this. I know that I heard this. I used to read Eckhart all the time. I used to listen to Tony Robbins. I went through so many yoga teacher trainings. I moved to Bali. I did meditation courses, months and months and months and months and months of trying to fucking get out of my head and getting in, letting go of the ego, not being desperate for attention. So I had heard this and I heard it, but I didn't feel it. And that was the difference. And so I was meditating a lot. I was meditating all the time, and I would just get extreme anxiety. And then I'd be like, obviously I had an idea that the more you suffer, the more I'm healing. And so when I get women who are in their masculine and super pushy and totally disconnected and unhappy and in burnout, they think that they're doing so good because they're so exhausted and oh, I'm so successful. I'm so successful because I, hit burnout and couldn't work for 6 months. So that's how hard I worked. And I'm I would never say that's successful. I would say that's fucking miserable. I would never ever put burnout and success in the same sentence. So it's we wear it as a badge of honor. So I had so much anxiety, but when I was little, I learned that life is hard. I was abused as a child. I was sexually abused. We were poor. Oh, mailbox. You know what's a fucking trip? Do you see how scared I just got? Dude, the mailboxes in England are a fucking trip. They're so loud. You heard that. Okay. We don't have that in America or Bali. We don't even have a freaking mailbox in Bali, but back to the point. So I learned that life was hard when I was little. And we grew up in government housing, on welfare, and then life was hard for my mom. So she put it on me. It was she made it hard for me. And in her mind, she was just trying to prepare me for life is fucking hard. You don't get what you want. We're not perfect. Women are stupid. We're poor. We're not good enough. And so it was these lessons were just coming through. So I learned that when I was little. So I'm this grown woman, and I knew that I was powerful, but I didn't trust it because I was well, why do I feel so fucking stupid? Why do I do the stupidest shit? Why do idiot shivers about how desperate I acted for men. So fucking embarrassing. Worse than the chick from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Why do I do that? I'm obviously not good enough. Why am I poor? Why does this bad shit keep happening? So I would but deep inside, sit up tall, open up your heart, take a big breath. Deep inside, I was I have to be built for more. I believe that there's more to life. I believe that I wasn't here to just suffer like a rat and go from abusive relationship to self-harming to high for 5 seconds when I got attention, and then knowing my mantras were it's feast or famine. It's all or nothing. You can't have it all. You can have one if you're fucking lucky, and you better be grateful for it, bitch, because you're not good enough. So I was using the law of attraction. This part is like so exciting and empowering. I was using my power. So it's not that like, oh, you're such a piece of shit, you're such a loser, you're such an idiot, you have nothing. It's like, that's how powerful I was. I could manifest to the T an exact relationship that I didn't want because I thought about it over and over, and that's what I felt. I could manifest being broke. I manifested getting sick. I manifested getting money stolen from me. I manifested motorbike accidents. Like, not in a sense of I woke up in the morning and was like, yay, I want to get in this motorbike accident, in the sense of like, just, why are they doing this to me? Why did they fucking take this to me? Life isn't fair. I shouldn't have to drive in the rain for $50. Ugh. And so I was just like, everyone's against me. Life is fucking hard. And then guess what would pop up? Something that was really, really hard. So once I like zoomed out and was like, it's obviously a process. You can't watch one 10-minute YouTube video and be like, oh great, now I'm gonna make over $80,000 a month like Lani. Now I'm gonna love my body and feel sexy and have embodied orgasms and be in love. Like, it's to this point where if you look at me, it's like, why is that fair? Why is it fair that she's manifested the love of her life and they're best fucking friends and they make love and she's healed her sexual energy and she has embodied orgasms and turns herself on? I fucking turned myself on, yo. Why is she so fucking rich? Why does she make this much money? Like, why does she have goosebumps? Why does she have clients? Like, why does she get to travel? Why does she love her job? Why does she love everything? Like, it's goosebumps because it seems like it's unfair. Like, I mean, why do I get to have it all? What the fuck? Right? So once I zoomed out and I like did this process, which I'll talk about in a few minutes at the end and how you can learn more about it, I was like, oh my God, it's not because I'm a worthless piece of shit. I'm just using my power for evil. Like, what I focus on subconsciously, my program's playing over and over and over of not being good enough. Dude, I had it all. I was broke. I was lonely. I hated my body. I was sick. I was weak. I was unwell. I was fat. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. So in order to use the law of attraction to reprogram it, to love your reality, to find the things you're grateful for, to walk in a room and be like, this is epic, instead of walking in a room and be like, oh, this sucks, right? Like, oh my God, a grumpy person can ruin the best. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, there was 500 good things about that day, and last week something tiny happened, and that's what you are choosing to talk about and focus on? Are you kidding me? But that was me. So again, it's not just like, okay, I'm gonna watch this 10-minute video, but it's possible. So my purpose, I know, is to tell you where I was and where all my clients were suicidal. It is insane how many women are suicidal. It's like fucking normal. It's like, oh yeah, you're suicidal. Yeah. How has that become normal? In my house, with my women and my clients, normal is I fucking love myself. I'm rich. I'm abundant. I have energy. I'm amazing. I love my body. Like, life is rad. I wake up excited. That is my normal. Why the hell is everybody else's normal? Oh, suicidal. Oh yeah, broke. Oh, miserable. Oh, you're drinking every night a bottle of wine. Yeah. Like, what the shit? So I'm here to open your mind to infinite possibilities. And just based on the simple law of attraction, don't overcomplicate. Don't go drama queen on me. No buts. It's like, again, a victim will be like, oh, you had an abusive relationship and you almost died, but you didn't have this and this is out of my power. And I'm like, well, that's why you're miserable and that's why I'm happy. I didn't say that I was right. I didn't say that you were wrong. I'm just saying I know why you don't have everything you want. I know why you're unhappy. I know why you feel powerless. Because the law of attraction doesn't skip anybody, sis. And it's 100% clear as day that whatever we are focusing on, we then believe it's true for us. And so our reality, if we feel like the world's against us, if we believe life is hard, if we believe that we're unworthy pieces of shit, then we will step into the door, and no matter how many glorious opportunities come, I could hit you in the head with the golden nugget and freaking the sexiest human in the world that you want to lick all over and like freaking, pop diamonds out of your freaking yoni. Like, I could just drop that on your head and you would reject it, find a way to sabotage it, because your reality is a direct reflection of the program you have running in here. We can change it fast when we put the reps in. It's not because you think that way, that's how life is for everybody, or it's just harder for you. We can use the law of attraction to literally change our lives. I live in abundance. I live in energy and happiness and kindness and compassion. I'm inspired every day and I'm freaking grateful and I'm full. Not because it was easier, but because I've decided that holy shit, that those downs, the suicidal, not wanting to be here, the misery, the pain, that wasn't a reflection of how worthless I was. That was a reflection of how fucking powerful I was. And I was not going to go out with regret, wasting my potential when I knew deep in my heart that there was something great in there. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you were put here for. Were you put here for greatness, excellence, extraordinary? Were you here to inspire and share love? What were you put here for? What were you born for, sis? Put it in the comments. And like I said a few moments ago, I have this amazing free workshop where I actually go deeper into the process of reprogramming, because it's not a 10-minute video. That's not the way that human life works. You would never say, Lani, I did 10 minutes of abs. Why don't I have a six-pack? Or why doesn't my body look like Adriana Lima? Like, you're not a dum-dum. We get how this works. So if you'd like to go deeper and learn more about the process, if you're ready, if you're not ready, no one can help you, sis. If you don't take the lid off, you can't fill your cup up, no matter how positive you think you are, or how much you journal. It's impossible. So if you're ready to take that lid off and absorb and be open and learn about, it's not because you're a piece of shit. It's because you're actually this powerful. Come into my free workshop. Link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, hit the like button, comment below and tell me what were you born for. And thank you for listening. I'll see you soon.